Come on!
And now, here's Andrew.
Andrew Z. Call up that Andrew Z. I said Andrew Z. In the morning, it's time to wake up. Andrew Z. In the morning, yeah.
Come on.
Come on!
What is up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the show. It is Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. Yeah, my Lord. Demetrius Nicodemus. Isa's house, Gina. Chris Tiefel, or Ebenezer Bushraw.
Yeah, I'm going to sue you for defamation.
You can't.
And of course, Donny P. All right, let's get this thing started.
Andrew Z. In the morning.
Ooh, so good.
All right, everyone, stretchies this morning. Stretchies, everybody. Come on, stretchies. Oh, there they are. Hi.
Get your wiggles out.
Get your wiggles. Get the wiggles.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, Donnie.
I like to get the wiggles out, and I just didn't think it was appropriate, but then I just...
Don't get your wiggle out.
No, we didn't say get Mr. Wiggles out.
Good morning, everyone.
When we get on in the mornings, like before the show starts, before the divas, Donny and Demetrius show up,
Yeah.
Andrew is like singing always in the mornings and like talking, like just doing this weird talky thing in the morning. So I mute him. Oh, and he was clearing his throat and sniffing this morning too. So I mute him, and then I forget to unmute him. So when we come on, there's no music the last couple times because I forget to unmute him. But he's obnoxious. And then I was sitting here today after I muted him, and I'm like, man, I wish this was a real life thing. Like, I wish you could do this in real life. Like, you could just mute people and unmute them when you want to hear them. It would be so nice.
Oh man, I think we will get there when we all have chips in our brains. I think you'll have like a personal mute
After the
for everybody.
vaccine? Is it this vaccine or is it the
No,
next
it's this one.
pandemic vaccine?
It's a couple down the line.
Oh,
Is
okay.
Oh, I thought it was. See, I read it was this one that includes the tracker and the mute button.
And somebody said you get an extra arm, and I have yet to see that. And I'm so sad because I was really pumped.
How great would it be if you could actually, like, legitimately for real block people? Like
in real life?
like not on the internet, but once they come in, it would be like a force field, a naturally enforced, like, restraining order. Like, you block them in your chip, and then they can't, like, their eyes couldn't even see you.
I feel like I'd be very lonely.
Have you have you ever gone to someone's page and because they have you blocked, and it's just like the white profile of them, whether it's a boy or girl, and then there's nothing else there, just the outline of what it would be. So that would be what it'd be.
Is that what that is?
If you block them, if you block them and they walk past you, they would just be blank for you in person. You go by them at the mall, and it's just that person must have me blocked. I don't know who it is, but
Yeah,
they have me blocked. Amazing.
can't wait. We'll get there.
Yeah, everybody's white. So congratulations and welcome to being black.
Speaking of that, inauguration day. we finally we're finally gonna get away from. Oh yes, look at everyone's excited. Aren't you excited? Did anyone watch the ceremony last night of the honoring of the memorial of the 400,000 killed in the pandemic? It was very moving. A girl from the Detroit area sang "Amazing Grace." It was a beautiful little ceremony, and I don't know if you see the lights that go all the way down the National Mall, which I never knew why they called it why they call it the National Mall. That's where all the monuments are, the Jefferson Monument and the Washington Monument. It's called the National Mall. Yeah. It was just weird to me because obviously a mall to me is where is where you go
Is
shopping.
where finish line is?
Yes, exactly.
Is that why you went there and you were like, I don't see a finish line? There's no
There's
Claire's
no
here.
lid.
Yeah,
What the shit? This is the worst mall ever.
I know.
Where's the Orange Julius?
Right. Oh, it's in the Lincoln Memorial, right next to the
Yes.
keychain
Oh.
stand.
Whatever happened to like what's your favorite old school store that used to be a mall? Like malls are dying, we know.
Oh God, so sad.
I know. I used to love like that was an outing. Like we would take the kids and we would go to the mall. And we would go to we still do every once in a while. Haven't done it in a while, but we go into Bed Bath and Beyond and scrub our hands at the sink and put funny lotions on and stuff. We do that, and then the girls want to walk into pink, which is okay for me. And then
That it is.
But do you remember, and I've told Colleen about this. She doesn't remember. She's not old enough. But you remember the hot dog on a stick store?
No.
No one remembers that?
We're not old enough.
I mean, why didn't they just call it corn dog?
Right. You mean corn dog?
Because it wasn't breaded.
Can someone pull it up? So what it is, they would make fresh corn dogs in the mall. So you would
corn dogs.
They had a wiener. They put a long wiener about Demetrius size wiener, and then they would put a stick in it.
Not all stereotypes are bad.
Yeah, exactly. He'll take that one. So they'll put it in and then they'll dip it in the batter while you're there, and then they're just making fresh long corn dogs. And it's called hot dog on a stick. And they were up high, like on a stage. So the workers would be up high, and they wore these cool outfits. Tiefel, are you pulling it up?
Looks I got something.
You got something? Oh, Tiefel's got something. It was an amazing store. Now, maybe it was regional because I grew up in California. Maybe you guys never had it out here. But look, there it is.
Oh wow!
And in the mall, they would wear the hat, and in the mall.
That screams 1970s.
Oh wow! Just somebody wearing a circus tent and holding a dirty
I love how you described that as the coolest outfit.
Oh.
Like, what was the suicide rate amongst the corn dog dipping employees?
I don't know.
I would have never made it in the 1950s. How boring!
I felt that they were celebrities. Like
I think
felt
cute.
When I was a kid, they were celebrities. Now, let me ask you, Tiefel, can you find out what the year of that and if it was regional? Hold on, he's got another pick too. Look, there they are. Look at amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Actually, that kind of looks like the 1990s IOU.
Yeah,
shoot.
this looks kind of new.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot dog on a stick is still around.
That makes me sad.
Wait, it's still around in the malls?
They got a website going on. It looks like they're still around.
I love how they show the diversity. And so just so you know, every minority has its low-hanging fruit.
Hot Dog on a Stick is a fast food company that was founded by Dave something or another in Santa Monica in 1946 and later launched into malls and shopping centers. In 2014, the company was purchased by Global Franchise Group, because that doesn't sound like a front company, based in Atlanta. Under CFG, the brand has opened new locations across the country and moved into franchising space.
Yeah.
Has it though?
You know what? I think we need to. Needs to be a hot dog on a stick franchise in Toledo.
Oh yeah.
No, there doesn't.
Z dogs on a stick.
Yeah. How about so we don't so you don't run into any kind of trademark infringement?
Uh-huh.
Why don't you call it Wiener on a Twig? And then you could just run it through.
No, it's Wieners with a Z. Wieners on a Twig.
They have locations in California, Hawaii, New Mexico, Guam, Nevada, and Utah.
But we could do show. We could do show branding. We could all have our own wiener based off of the original.
Based off your actual wieners.
So like, I'll have two Tiefels, one Demetrius, and babe, do you want an Andrew or a Donny P?
Yeah, I mean, Why?
Yeah.
Why would you go for mini corn dogs when you can?
I need 2 Tiefels for the kids, and
it's sad but true.
And
Do they make
that comes with a kid size. What do you call those? Small sack drink?
Hey!
And the Gina.
The dog might be small, but the sack is large.
mine? Well, do they make beach ball hot dogs? It's like mine would just be round.
And can I get an extra large Gina Fielding taco salad? That's for the family. We're bringing the family in. Everybody can eat out of that, right?
Natasha just walked. She's like, "What did I walk into?" If you're just tuning in, we're talking about old stores in the mall, and apparently this was a regional thing because you guys never had them here, but they're hot dog on a sticks, and they were out in California and Guam apparently.
we have had corn dogs. We have corn dog places. We just never had that specific hot dog on a stick restaurant.
This one was in malls. And I got my love of hot dogs from my mom. My mom loves hot dogs. She's good morning, Mom. She hasn't been listening the last month or so. She didn't even know we were still. She thought because I was getting busy that we weren't doing the show because she wasn't getting notifications. Like they lost her notification. Like usually when make sure your notifications are on, everybody. If we go live, it'll pop up, hey, we're going live, and you can just click on it. So I don't know, somehow it got messed up. Anyway, morning, Mom. But yeah, what is your favorite old school store at the mall? Like, what did you guys have?
Well, I can't really think of an old school store, but I have a mall story. I think I've told you guys about when I used to work at the movie theaters in high school.
No.
Oh my gosh, I worked at the Dollar Theaters at Northtown Mall. The mall no longer exists, but it was over by like a Lexus in Detroit Avenue area.
On when it lost Donny.
Right. But I mean, I was like,
if Donny leaves, we might as well just shut this place down. See, Natasha, the hot dog on a stick they would have on sitcoms. You saw it on sitcoms like Fresh Prince.
All right. I mean, I'm down. I would totally work at the hot dog place. If I get to wear that cool hat.
Yes, I know that hat.
Well, the cool thing about working at the movies, not only you get to watch movies, eat nachos and popcorn, is I used to like walk through the mall on my break and try to negotiate free stuff with other like high school workers at the other stores in exchange for like movie tickets, or like not even movie tickets. I would be like, hey, I'm working the booth, just come in, I'll let you in. So the Orange Julius was the closest one, and she was like the easiest one. She was like my best friend. Every day I had an Orange Julius. Next down was the candy store. And she would let me graze, grab a few things, no big deal. And by the way, nobody ever came back and redeemed their free movies. They just I just walked around and ate free stuff all day, kind of like a mini Andrew Z. But the McDonald's girls were so tough. They would never ever give me a free burger, and I would go down there every day and I would talk and I would joke and I would flirt, and then finally after like a year, they gave me a burger, and it was like the origin story of Donny P's negotiating because I just did not quit.
What's really funny is like Andrew's theory on like 6s and 8s. You can really superimpose that on anything, right? Because let's face it, McDonald's in the mall back in the day was like the 10, right? And Orange Julius was a 6, and Orange Julius knew it was a 6. It knew it wasn't a McDonald's, and so it was more than willing to give you a drink to keep you to come by every day. It was like, I'm messing with the 7, the movies, and the movies come by every day, and so I'm going to give the movies a drink every day. And then you tried to crawl up that ladder, and every day you went to 10. And 10 was like, no McNuggets for you, bitch. No, you're a 7. You tell me when like Steak and Shake shows up, and then we'll talk. But not now, 7. Get to stepping. And then a year of you just trying, and 10 looked at you and went, all right, 7, I'm going to give you a shot.
You hang around. But that's like Tiefel. That's why Tiefel always thinks he has a chance if he could just hang around because we will wear a 10 down to find.
How did this become about me?
And that
Because
is
it's
where
true.
stalkers make their fatal mistake.
Yes.
That is not at all what my seduction technique is.
No, it's chloroform in a cloth.
Works faster.
Have you tried Oh Chanel Sleepy?
Oh, Chanel Sleepy. So Natasha said Claire's. She loves Claire. Claire's is still there.
Claire rocks.
Still there. And then Georgia says Deb's clothing store. They had the skinny girl version of clothes and plus sizes of the same, the all-inclusive. Oh, see? So, a lot of places, they don't have your size if you're bigger. But Deb's...
Well, they do. They just think that you either wear
don't
tents.
have the hanger for it.
They just think you should wear tents or animal print. Like that's all the big girl clothes are. I don't understand any plus size store when you walk in, it's like you're walking through a freaking jungle. Like there's why do fat people wear animal print? It drives me crazy because I've never seen a fat cheetah in the wild ever. But we wear cheetah print everything.
Well, you go to a big and tall store for dudes, and you go in the casual section, and it's just filled with like DC superhero shirts. Like I don't understand. Like apparently, fat dudes just want to envision themselves as a lazy Batman.
Fat Thor made it a reality.
They're not fat. They're big and tall. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the other beef too. Some of us are just fat and not tall. Where's that store?
Short and wide. You got to go to the short and wide store.
The short and wide store. Hey, I don't remember malls having teen dance clubs. Do you guys remember that?
Woodville Mall had one. Yeah.
Really?
Wasn't that just called the food court?
No, it was an actual club, like an actual teen club.
Oh wow,
that's pretty cool.
Yet something else I was excluded from.
Anyway, so good
merry-go-round.
Oh,
dude,
oh my God! And where they had adult Garanimals, where you could buy like they had machine gear where you would buy like yellow printed jeans, and then you could go and buy the yellow printed jeans shirt and put it all down. Oh my God!
Yeah, I got a fake Carhartt there once.
Are we just gonna graze over this topic right here? We're just gonna pretend like that's not happening.
What?
It's Dee's birthday.
What?
Happy birthday to you.
Demetrius, is your birthday? Are you one of those that doesn't like to celebrate, doesn't want to make a big deal, or you just like to hang back until we notice?
No, it's both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Who knows?
Congratulations, man! What are you?
Congratulations on making it another year, D. Nobody's made it this far yet.
I know. Usually, that's usually what the shout out should be. It should be, hey, congratulations, you haven't been hit by a bus. But
are you the big 5-0?
Is it the big one?
I'm the big 4-9.
Oh, so we've got a year to plan.
Yeah.
After COVID is over, dude, we're gonna have a huge 50th for you.
Oh my God. God, don't even say that.
We are gonna go all out. We're gonna have a lunch buffet and be in bed by. We're gonna go to an early dinner, at 4, and then we're going to bed by 8.
We're all wearing Velcro shoes.
We can all show up at Scrambles at like 6:30, do the show from Scrambles.
Yes.
And then we can binge watch Matlock. And yeah.
Sounds amazing.
And then I think we'll just pick somebody's house and we'll sit in front of it and yell at kids to get off our yard.
and then just fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah, this isn't even your yard, sir. Fuck off.
A funeral birthday. So, do you have any plans? I mean, like I always tell Colleen, I said, please don't. I don't want plans. I don't want nothing.
Andrew, do you remember when Cerise and I made you the penis cake for your birthday a few years ago? I say a couple years ago. That was almost 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
Jesus.
Yeah. You remember that, Donny? We brought the big giant dick cake into the studio.
Yes.
I always on my birthday, I always used to tell everyone, whether it was Bacon, whatever producer it was, Trish, all of them. I said, please don't make it. Every year they'd make a big deal out of it, and
you were a radio personality. You think they weren't going to make a big deal about it? That's like perfect radio fodder.
I know. I didn't like it because I don't like surprises, and
it's not a surprise, and that's the thing. It's like one of those. I think sometimes your protest is a little disingenuous. Where it's like, I don't want anybody to celebrate my birthday.
No, sir, it's not like
that. That would be the worst.
Every year they do this. Oh.
That begs the question though: is a surprise party ever really a surprise?
Sometimes,
your birthday's coming.
News.
Well, your birthday's coming up. You know it. You know what your family's like. So is it really ever a surprise when you walk in there?
Wouldn't you be surprised if more than 3 people showed up for your birthday, Tiefel?
I'd be surprised if more than 3 people remembered.
Exactly.
Like, here's the thing: it's like it's your birthday, right? And then, I don't know how.
That was a terrible angle to freeze.
So we're just gonna go do. All of a sudden, your house is full. It's like, okay, I have to make some reason up why you're going out of the house, and then you realize you either going somewhere where a bunch of people are, or you're coming home and there's gonna be a bunch of people there.
I don't like the surprise party back at my house. All you've done is make me have more chores.
Right?
I don't think anybody would throw Tiefel a surprise party for fear of what they would find.
Did you know, Dee,
don't go through stuff?
Did you know that? Did you know you and my daughter May, my oldest daughter Maisie, have the same birthday?
Same birthday.
Yeah, she's 14.
Yeah, I know that. It's crazy that I remember that.
Okay.
And
screw you,
all the time that you and I have worked together, and you would have. I mean, I would have thought that would be an easy thing to anchor off of. is the fact.
I mean, give him a break. He's old as dirt, D.
My brain, dude. The things that I cannot remember, I don't know.
I got one important thing on every day, and if it's more than that, then fuck it. That's why I didn't get married to Colleen on Groundhog's Day, because that's how important Groundhog's Day is to me.
Yeah, they can only have one thing. Well, we screwed up because we got married on New Year's Day. So there's 2 there. She pushed it. It screwed me up, but she pushed 2 important things on the same.
Yeah, but New Year's Day isn't the holiday; it's New Year's Eve. So you're good.
True. All right.
And you can. And that way,
holiday.
Yeah.
She did that so that you could remember, though.
I know.
That's why.
Yeah, you walk outside and you're like, why the fuck is everything closed? Oh shit, I married Colleen.
I feel the opposite about I like walk around like it's my fucking birthday.
Yeah,
like, I love
I'm
my
with
birthday.
you, Gina. I'll walk into work with like balloons tied to my waistband, like hanging behind me, just walking around.
It's my birthday. We're celebrating me. I'm worth celebrating. That's how I feel.
I take that week off of work. That's what I do.
Birthdays are the original participation trophies. Like,
everyone's got one.
What did you do? What did you do?
I was born. That's all I needed. Have you met me?
Did you like stick your baby arm out of the vagina and through sign language properly instruct the doctor on how to get you out? No, you just fucking showed up. Your head came out. Your mom is the one who pushed and pushed for hours and hours.
She already has Mother's Day. She doesn't need another day.
But really, bro, really, the day that she pushed, could you push 10 pounds out of any hole in your body?
No,
no,
yeah,
no. And then get back up and start walking the fuck around.
Not biologically capable of it.
So when you say it's not a big deal, that's a huge deal. If I took a 10-pound shit, you would not be seeing me for a week. I would not be conscious if 10 pounds of poop came out of me in one sitting and I was like this.
not only in one sitting, not in one sitting, but at the same time.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right.
if it was like long enough, I mean, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, like
I'm
This
sorry.
conversation, please let's not do
I'm
this.
sorry,
All
my
right.
brain. I tried to stop it. I really did.
I led you into it, Donnie. Donnie was trying to hold it, and then I gave him the opening. And walked out the door. You can't blame him. Well, no, dude, happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
How's it feel? You feel all right?
It feels like 48, which felt like 47. You know, I don't really. It 49. It's inauguration day. I always say big things happen on my birthday. Like every 4 years is inauguration day.
Mhm.
Sometimes my birthday falls on Martin Luther King Day, so I'm cool. But it's more exciting for the kids than anything else. They're like, "It's your birthday," and I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, and then they walk around. Cohen was so upset because Kara only hung up a happy birthday banner. And he was like, "This is it." He goes, "This is all you get."
Hey, son, that's what happens when you get old.
He goes, "You got this?" And then he handed me a poorly drawn happy birthday card because he's in kindergarten. And like some of his letters are backwards, and it says, and it's like this mangled up B, a hyphen, and something that I can only describe as it probably is day.
Does he know how to spell Demetrius?
No.
Or
no,
daddy? He
no.
spells daddy.
Daddy. He spells daddy. And
how formal do you think they are in his house? Like,
Happy birthday, Demetrius.
Well,
Thank you, son.
Yeah. You know what? He calls me Demetrius when he wants to piss me off. When he goes, "Demetrius," and I'm like, "I will fuck you up." Call me Demetrius again, like you pay rent in this bitch. Call me Demetrius again.
Oh my God. All right. So welcome to the show, everybody. If you can, give us a little share, give us a little shout out on your page and your social media. Hit some loves on the comments, hit some likes, hit some whatever. Comment. We love that as well. Free prostate exam today, D. We'll get you.
Really?
Had one. I've had one, and you know what was really shit? I had a colonoscopy. You know, I thought I was like really early. I had it when I was, wow, God, I don't know, 48, and they were like, you know, we always suggest that African American males get theirs at 45, so you're late. And I said, technically, I'm half African American and half white, so I should have a window of sweetness in here. And then he goes, "I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna need you to relax." Like, who does that? That is the worst. You can't tell me that you're gonna shove something in my butt and then expect me to be like, "Oh, well, if that's it, okay," and then just make it easy for you. I'm like, "You're gonna have to fight for this ass." I mean, I want you to have I want you to know that you were in here.
It's like when you're having sex with a girl that's having it for the first time. It's like, "All right, relax, girl," and she's like, this is like,
this
just
like
fun. This isn't
just
fun.
like Tiefel here. She's like, "Well, if you get your fucking hand off my mouth."
My dad brought home pictures from his colonoscopy. He didn't tell us what they were. He's like, "I got pictures," and so we all crowd around, and he starts going through them. I'm like, "Yep, that's my father's white chapped ass. Thanks for that." Thanks. And then he starts going on a journey no man ever wants to go on.
I can't believe they brought pictures home to show everybody.
When you said pictures, I thought you meant like there was a nurse in the room just taking pictures of
no
everyone involved.
I mean from the snake cam.
And he was looking at the camera with a thumbs up, like
like I was thinking like professional photos, like from a guy who used to shoot shit for Vogue, who was like, "Oh yeah, all right, give me, all right,
show me,
look
Winky.
sad ass, look sad, that's beautiful ass, look sad."
Reminds me of another great store from the mall. Remember Glamour Shots?
Oh yeah, I remember Glamour Shots.
Okay, so
That was a day out. You go and get you all nice and.
So everybody talks about like how like the selfie generation and stuff like that, and how many people get narcissistic taking pictures of themselves all the time. I remember when I was in middle school, all the girls, for some reason, 'cause this is like before cell phones and stuff, and had cameras, everything.
Here we go.
They would go to the mall every weekend and get new shots of themselves at the mall, and then trade them on Monday.
Do you?
It was weird.
Glamour shots are hot. Sorry.
You realize? No, go ahead, Donnie. You realize how far we've come? Like you could print them at home now. Like you don't even have to print them. Pictures are instant. It's like you're carrying with you. Remember when you had to take the film to the photo mat thing and drop it off, and you'd have to wait a week?
We used to go.
Thomas Edison, fucking relax. It's okay.
We used to go out.
But back then we had a Polaroid.
Sound.
Before club days, we used to go out and we'd take the disposable cameras with us because we'd get blackout drunk like every weekend. So every hold on, D, but wait, there's more. So we'd take the camera the next day to get developed, but we never knew what we took pictures of, so we put fake names on it just in case. So we had like code names for when we developed the pictures because we had no idea what was going to be on the pictures. So we'd use the pictures to piece together our nights.
Yeah,
forgot your code name.
Start going to meetings.
Well, yeah. What was your code name?
I think it was Jane Doe, because we used to say like you become a different person when you're drunk. And like, so I'd get like pretty good buzz on, and I'd be like, I'd say something, I'd be like, who is that bitch? Who said that? And so like and then I remember my friend, she's the one that usually took it, but she was Fifi Martinez was her name. And so that's the name we put down to go develop our pictures.
My ex-wife, hers was Russian. She had a Russian name that she would use when she was out getting drunk with her girlfriends.
Grigory.
I can't remember what it was, but she
Natasha.
I think so. It was just a Russian name. A lot of women have those fake names when they go out to.
That's because we turn into a completely different person. We turn to a totally different person when we're wasted at the club with our friends. So we have to name her because that way you can blame everything on her. Like that was never Gina, it was Jane. Jane did that shit. Don't talk to Gina about that shit. Gina had nothing to do with that. That was all Jane.
It's funny because Jane shit Gina's pants. So how about one of you two figure out which one is washing these fucking things? Because Jane or Gina, I'm not touching them.
Jane was a bitch.
Throw them away.
Yeah.
Glamour shots were expensive
because they were amazing.
So funny enough, I remember Lori's glamour shot. Like I can actually picture Lori. We've been friends for a really long time. But I actually can picture Lori's glamour shot, and so that's pretty funny. I never got it done. I never did the glamour shots.
What?
I didn't have the patience to sit there and let somebody else do my hair, and plus the makeup was ridiculous. Like it looked like clown makeup.
It's amazing.
All right. Of course, today is not only is it Dee's birthday, but it's also an inauguration day. What is this? So wait, I see a picture.
It's glamour shot.
That looks like Tiefel's glamour shot.
It looks like either Tiefel's wife, or it looks like Tiefel in drag, or
yeah. It looks like somebody like is poking around her like back area.
I was gonna say
she's not really aware of like who it could possibly be. There's almost like a look of shock and uncomfortableness.
Yeah, that was Demetrius's face during his colonoscopy.
Yeah.
To me, that look is a who the fuck are you talking to? Like my kids see that face right there. Who the fuck are you talking to?
I know you didn't just say that to me.
Like that photographer said something crazy to that lady.
Oh, it's funny. All right, it's
calm down, 1970s public school secretary.
Inauguration Day 2021. The national nightmare will be over in about in just a handful of hours.
Thank the Lord.
I was watching Don Lemon on CNN last night. He goes, in the future, we're going to look back over this 4 years and be like, what the fuck were we thinking? Trump issued some pardons last night. Unfortunately, none of them for Tiger King. Joe Exotic did not.
And he had a limo on standby.
No, did he really?
Him and his lawyers were so certain he was going to get the pardon. They had a limo parked near the prison on standby.
Well, he's clueless, anyways. I mean, he's in jail because he thinks it's okay to hire someone to kill somebody.
No, he's not in jail for that. He's in jail for killing tigers.
Oh, well, he's at a
really?
22-year sentence that he's working on in
the new owners have been ordered to turn over cubs.
What else?
Well, nobody should keep professional baseball players like that.
The other thing that when it comes to the pardon list, so Joe Exotic did not make it, but you know who did make it? Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick made it.
Oh shit! Hell yes! Oh shit! Yes! I am so excited. I didn't even know he was in the running.
Yeah. There was a surprise to me too. He's 50 years old. He was sentenced.
You know what's funny? I bet you Donald Trump didn't even know he was black. He was like, he just saw Kilpatrick. He was like, fuck it, hell yeah.
Throw him on the list.
Kwame, 2024.
He's 50 now. He was sentenced to 28 years in prison in 2013 for bribery, racketeering, extortion, and fraud. And his earliest release date was scheduled for 2037. This dude just got 16 years of life thrown right into his face overnight.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's out.
So there were a lot of advocate groups, especially minority advocate groups, that Trump pardoned a lot of the people from those lists, which I think is awesome. And I don't want to let that slide under the radar because it is important. And I know Trump had nothing to do with that. I know he just picked from a list that other people gave him, but I think that that's really a good move forward. But
Kwame Kilpatrick, I mean, this dude was a black Donald Trump. Like, he was a hooker.
I'm not talking about him in particular. I'm talking about he's going to have a lot of really controversial pardons, a lot of them for sure. But there were some really good ones, and I don't want those that should have been pardoned, and I don't want those to be overshadowed by the Kwame Kilpatricks.
Yeah.
See, tell me he doesn't look like the bad guy from Law and Order SVU. Tell me that is not the look of a fucking drug kingpin on like Chicago PD.
like you tuned into the show and you're wondering who the bad guy is, and you're seeing that he's guest starring.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Kwame ran Detroit, the Detroit mayor's office the way he was pre-Donald Trump. He ran it the exact same way Donald Trump ran the president. Just so much corruption and bullshit, and he thought it was just him and his boys would just hang out in the mayor's office and bang hookers. So,
so
I see nothing wrong with this.
I know. When do you get to the bad part?
Right. Also, the Biden on his first day is signing a bunch of executive actions that are getting rid of a bunch of Trump's bullshit. No more wall. The wall stops today. They're not building no more after all that.
It stopped a long time ago, so it's fine. They're just going to keep stopping, I guess.
So that got done. Shepard Smith, you remember Shepard Smith from Fox News? He was on there from the beginning. Like, he was on there for 25 years. And he just left last year and went to. He quote, "I don't know how some people sleep at night." Talking, he called out his former network for propagating the lies. Talks about his struggle at Fox News in an interview with CNN. If you feel like the Fox News viewers were getting mis or disinformation, I was there to make sure they got it straight. But he was just swamped. Swamped by all the
people kept questioning him because like he was he came out and everything. And then he was always like the voice of reason and stuff on Fox News. And everybody was like, why is he staying with Fox News? Why is he staying there? You know why he stayed there? $8 million a year. That's why he stayed there. He slept just fine.
So anyway, he now is calling out his former network.
Because his new network's giving him 10.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, that's anyone got anything that they want to talk about? I got a couple more things, but I want to give you guys a chance here to Demetrius has something. What?
I do. Okay. All right. So I had to go to the grocery store, actually, to the pharmacy part of the grocery store, because I had to buy some birth control products, right? I had to buy condoms, right? Okay, so because
wait, what?
Get comfortable.
Yeah, I had to buy condoms because my wife isn't on any kind of birth control, so now I have to buy condoms, and and so I'm like, shit, while I'm out, I'll go get them. And so I stop at Walmart, and I'm like, I'm gonna go get these condoms. I go to the condom section of Walmart, and they have them in these anti-theft boxes, which is bullshit. Bullshit. Because if there's anything you should be allowed to steal in a store, it's condoms and soap. Like, just straight up.
Condoms should be free.
Yeah, I mean, in some places they are, I think.
Yeah, like, you should just be allowed to take them. If it means you're responsible and broke, that's fine.
I agree.
Do your thing, bro. But they put them in these big anti-theft boxes, and mind you, it's the only thing I'm in there to get. And I realized you can't just go to the store and buy condoms.
Right.
It's not you need a list. Condoms need to be on a list. It just can't be condoms. You need bread, maybe a shirt, and then condoms, right? Now, I'm standing in COVID line, which is forever, holding a big anti-theft box of condoms.
That means someone's gonna judge you because they have to open them.
Right now, I gotta wave down one of these fucking weirdos so they could take this big ass key and fucking unlock it, and then hand me, because now everybody knows that D is fucking when he gets home, because that's the only reason he's here, right? Is because he's got a big box of condoms, and now I wave down evidently the only fucking Walmart employee that does not speak English, like. And I'm waving this fucking box at her like it's on fire. And she comes over and she unhooks it, and people are staring, and then she hands it to me and she goes, "Nice job." And I went, I'm like, I don't even want to know what that means. I just pay for my shit and run out of the store.
Run out.
But like, I'm sitting there and I was just like, I can't believe, like, I have reached an age where now I feel like I just can't buy condoms. When I was 18, I could buy condoms and people would be like, look at you buying condoms, you young buck, you. Yeah, look at you. Now I go in there and I gotta like make it seem like it's a present for somebody. Like, hey, it's my grandson's birthday tomorrow. My old punk ass out here buying.
Why don't you a little snip?
Why don't you a little snip? Fuck you.
I still have hope.
There's so many angles.
You've already procreated. I still have hope.
Yeah.
There's so many angles we could look at this from. Like, number one. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you say snip, absolutely. Honestly, I'm getting to the point now where I'm just going to lay out in the middle of 475 and hope a semi runs over it.
I mean, my brother's got 5 kids. For his last birthday, I got him a coupon for one.
First of all, I'm never going to a doctor that offers coupons for a fucking procedure like that.
I want to pay full price. I want to know a doctor's charging full price. I don't want that.
Yeah, I want the fully loaded vasectomy. Yes, I don't want the fucking base vasectomy.
Like I never understood women that when these doctors advertise like boob job deals. Like no, but I don't want the doctor that gives deals.
Yeah, like get a buddy, get a vasectomy, buy one, get one. Like you don't want to be the guy that gets the free one. You know?
Yeah. What if you like the shoe carnival of fucking vasectomies? What are you
spin the wheel?
Yeah, dick carnival. Hey, everybody gets a stock.
Hey, did you put it? Hey, nurse, did you put antiseptic on these tools? It's the free one. All right, well, whatever then.
Right.
So we know these are good for at least 3 more uses, right? That's
There's ways that a worker at the store could take someone of Demetrius's what would you say age buying condoms. Like you could look at him and be like, hey, maybe he went through a divorce, he's getting back on the wagon. Be like, good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Maybe out there.
I'm spending hours at Rumors.
Another way to look at it is, you know, he's a couple of steps away from 50. You know, most guys when they get older, they want to feel younger. They call it like a midlife crisis. Start dressing younger. Get yourself a convertible, or hey, just start using condoms again. Makes you feel like you're 18.
or I should have looked her in the face and went like this. I'm burying all my nickels in the backyard.
Oh my god!
Or you just ask her about like what's like some of those groceries. Like Rite Aid and Walmart or Walgreens, you can do like passports. You like apply for a passport when you're getting the condoms. Like you're a smuggler.
I'm gonna buy a ton of condoms and a ton of X-Lax and just be like, don't ask no questions, lady. Just ring this shit up.
What do these taste like?
Yeah.
Oh. Jeez. Wow, D. Well, at least you know you're getting some. That's good.
Oh my god!
You're shutting down. You know, didn't George Clooney have a kid at 60 something? But you're the factory's done. You're done. Baby,
I'm done. I'm done.
Me too, dude.
I'm done.
And now we know what D's getting for his birthday.
Yeah, I'm done. And
all right. What? Anyone else got anything that they want to talk about? Otherwise, I got other stuff here.
I got some things here.
Oh, is it your news?
What'd you say, Andrew? You had stuff to talk about?
Yeah. Why?
I'm just trying to get past Tiefel. I'm scared of what he's going to say.
I just have a few stories here that I thought were interesting.
Yeah, we'll save them for the end.
Why I always got to go in the end? Come on.
I don't know. It's because everyone looks forward to it. It's the kind of like the end of the show. So I guess Ben Affleck has been dating this girl for about a year. Her name is Ana de Armas. She's a Cuban Spanish actress.
Mm.
And they've been dating, but I guess they broke up. And Ben Affleck was seen throwing her there she is right there, beautiful girl. Ben Affleck was seen throwing out her cardboard cutout into the trash. They have now broken up.
That was from before they dated.
I don't know why he had a cardboard cutout of her, but
she got that for him. He didn't do that. She got that for him.
It was water damage from the waist down.
Yeah. Why is there a hole in it? Sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. That goes back in the closet.
Sorry.
So she had so they saw that and then the next time that she's been seen in public, she got so she had her hair long and you saw a beautiful girl, whatever, and so now she popped up with a whole new look. It's like no Ben Affleck, this is her new look. She cut her hair off. Now, do women do that drastic stuff, Gina, after a breakup sometimes, where they'll
I mean, I don't think. I don't know if I've ever done that.
I think it depends.
Oh, I did one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I did one time. I went Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think it had anything to do with him. It was just like it was time to do it thing. But maybe I don't know. I don't know the psychology behind it. But I did the same thing though. I cut my hair pretty short, and it went like completely opposite of what it was.
Look who's here! Who just
Birthday
popped in?
girl.
Happy birthday, Maisie!
Happy birthday.
14. Have a good day, baby. I love you. She just popped in. They're taking Colleen's daughter Mallory is here. They're going to school, so she popped in and surprised me on her birthday. All right. Anyway, so yeah, Ben Affleck and this girl no more. She need a new do and just a new attitude and everything.
Yeah, I think depending on like how intense the relationship is and how heavy the breakup is, kind of gives you like this indication of like what you need to do. Some people, like when the breakup is real bad, just need a fresh start, fresh look.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And they're like, you know, this is new me. The old me dated that ass hat. I'm new. I'm improved. I'm gonna get a fresh cut. And maybe it's, you know, maybe you want to trick all the new guys into thinking that you're a new car. And then when they get in it, they're like, man, this is that same 76 Chevy that everybody's been driving around in LA. This bitch just put a fresh coat of paint on it and a stereo.
Here's the picture of him throwing out the throwing out her cardboard cutout into the trash.
I'm excited to see Ben Affleck's new haircut now that he went through a breakup.
Yeah.
All right, and the other thing is that I want to talk about before we get to Tiefel's news is TikTok there's these new viral TikTok butt crack leggings are selling out.
I tried to buy actually some of those a couple weeks ago.
Did you really?
Like, no, thank you. Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Those aren't them, by the way.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to out myself as a legging aficionado, by the way. But those aren't the butt crack ones. The butt crack ones have like a elastic in the crack. It cinches up the crack.
They're like they make it look like you have a wedgie.
Yeah,
it's like purpose wedgie. No, those aren't it. Those aren't it. Go down. Or just scroll down. Or who was doing that? Whose screen was that? Scroll down and click on one of the Amazon links.
Okay, so
I know what they're called.
Okay, so she's got it. I didn't know. So George is on the case. But have you noticed that every woman now and I'm not complaining. I like leggings on women. But that's all they wear now. They've replaced jeans. I remember it used to be everyone was wearing jeans. Now
you tried to replace jeans with meggings. You just couldn't get it to catch on. I don't know why you're talking shit because Andrew has worn leggings in public trying to get it to catch on as meggings.
That's true.
So
I guess I thought I was a social media influencer, but I'm not.
I'm with it.
He posts a picture of him wearing these meggings, like these black meggings, and a bigger shirt. And I swear to God, that's where the Gru thing came when I was like, holy shit, this dude is Gru. Because you know how Gru wears leggings, those black leggings. I'm like, holy shit, this dude is Gru. He's like the personification of Gru.
See, Donnie's into it.
Yeah, if you want to try it again, I'll go with you. There they are.
Yeah, those are they make it look like you have a wedgie, is pretty much. They're like scrunch stitching up the ass crack.
Georgia wants. I know. I love them.
All right, and I want you to want those.
Or I should say, Mike wants me to get these.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I know what I'm getting for my birthday.
Yeah, it'd be a weird thing. You open the present and it's got leggings in it, and these leggings in it, and you just hand them to her.
And you're like, happy birthday to me.
Right?
Hey, honey, I got myself a birthday present. Here you go.
But they don't.
Look at
but
those.
if you don't have that, whoa, look at those leggings. If you don't have that ass, these leggings are not going to make your ass look like Georgia has ass. So Georgia's ass is, but a lot of girls aren't going to look like that.
Please stop talking about her ass.
That's his sister. All right.
Okay.
So that's the new hot thing. Everyone's looking. They're sold out everywhere. TikTok influencers have them, but it's those.
ladies, if they're sold out, I can tell you how to make them out of your own. Just pull your normal ones up a little bit higher, and you've got them.
It's true. Yeah, don't spend extra money on that. Just give yourself a wedgie. It's cool.
Yeah. Just take your hand and just tuck it. And you're good.
Thanks, people. Wow. All right, it's time for the news with Ebenezer Bushrod. Everybody.
Well, first off, stop that.
No, things that have happened in the recent past with Ebenezer Bushrod.
People, listen, just let it go. It's not going to stop. And the more you say stop that, the more they're going to do it. Just roll with it.
Exactly.
So Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. And when she saw what she had done, she listed her house for $2 million. You two can now own the house where Lizzie Borden allegedly hacked her parents to death. They've converted it into a bed and breakfast. And for a scant $2 million, it can be yours.
I didn't know that was a real thing. Where is this?
It was let's see. I actually don't know where it is. Pennsylvania, I would assume.
All right.
Don't assume,
But
Fall
Fall River, Massachusetts. There it is. Yeah, built in 1892. On there. Yeah. So you can go ahead and own a bed and breakfast where a couple people got brutally murdered, and a young girl may or may not have gotten railroaded.
People are into that shit now.
Yeah.
Into weird stuff like that.
I'd go there and hang out, but I don't think I'd spend the night.
So there's also I found this story. There's a British model who recently had to have surgery on her underwear bits and to
What?
Was
Her vagina?
She had lady. I was trying to be.
Be what? Say vagina. It's
creepy.
It's 2021, bro.
Well, first off,
I want to see your underwear
bit. Her
bits.
vagina. It was a labiaplasty. First off.
Okay.
You're
Secondly,
not 12.
it was to remove a cyst that doctors said was caused by friction in the area.
Okay.
On there, and so, but she decided that she wanted a memorial, and she kept parts from the surgery and made them into jewelry. So she now, and I just shared that picture if you guys want to put it up.
No.
She now she made a very unique choker out of her remnants of labia that was left over after the surgery.
Jesus.
So she's gonna walk around with that all the time.
All right.
That's her
This
thing.
is why
now.
we save you for last, because it's always what the fuck. It's,
Like,
it's
I mean-
Ebenezer. It's
If you want regular news, go to freaking NBC. I'm not bringing you.
Ebenezer
I'm not bringing you hot politics here.
I'm not,
Ebenezer Bushrod's what the fuck news. That's what this is.
All right, so
go ahead. Wait. Go ahead, Donnie.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. I've heard of people wearing their heart on their sleeve, but this is going a little too far.
Stop it. You go slam your dick in a door. Do it.
That was a joke.
Shame on
joke.
you.
Your heart on your sleeve, your labia on your neck.
But this is too far. See, I didn't say it. I said this is a little too far.
It's you have. Hey
Roll
man,
now.
pardon me, but it seems like you have a couple of wrinkles around your neck.
Right. What else, people?
all right, so we've all known people that have had COVID, and it's not a fun time for them. And pretty much anytime you're sick is never fun. So people like to have comfort food, things like chicken noodle soup, chicken and dumplings, ice cream. Which you might want to be careful with the ice cream because they recently discovered ice cream in China testing positive for COVID-19. From the Tianjin, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name, food company. 3 of their flavors, chocolate, strawberry, and taro, during a routine health inspection, which apparently they actually do have in China, tested positive for COVID-19. So, next time you take that bite of food, just know that
the Chinese company, company tried to make a positive spin out of it and just charge you as a topping.
Now with extra COVID.
Sprinkle some COVID on there.
And frankly, if you're eating Chinese ice cream here in the United States, I don't think COVID is one of your biggest problems. Maybe lead, maybe fucking fiberglass and all that other stuff. Yes,
exactly. But Ebenezer, you got anything else for us?
That was the end of my weird news for you.
Wow. So we went to COVID flavored ice cream, to a labia choker, and Lizzie Borden's house.
And the best way to end a show is with a baby.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
Hello, baby.
So hi, Axel.
Even that baby was like, "What the fuck was up with that news?"
Get on his face.
Hey, I'm saying, if you want straight regular news, you want to find out who got killed, you want to find out who got elected, you go to NBC, CBS. You want to find out who's wearing a labia on their neck, I'm the guy.
Yeah. Ebenezer Bushrod's got the news.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Ebenezer, for Demetrius Nicodemus, Southside Eastside Gina, Donny P, Chris Tiefel, producer Georgia Tiefel. I'm Andrew Z. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.